Of course he has to tell me. He must. No, he don't. What do you mean he's right? No, he ain't. You big fan up here, okay? Don't be letting these people talk to you like you little, cause you ain't. Finn. Finn, stand up. Stand up, Finn. Esther. Why did you come after me? I thought I made it clear that I want to be left alone. Esther, why do you feel the need to distance yourself from the group? Distance myself? The group activity is over, isn't it? What purpose is there in lazing about? Look, she's different from Finn. He's an outsider because of his personality. But when it comes to Esther, it's almost like she's forcing herself to stay away from the rest of us. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about always, this whole time. You're always referring to us as humans. You're always acting like you're different in some way. I don't understand. The Esther I see in front of me is just like everyone else. Don't compare me to your kind. What is my kind? We're all just people, friends. You are a human. I despise humanity with everything that I am. Yes, humans can be messed up. I know some of them have done horrible things. But what reason is there to hate all humans? They hate humanity itself? You don't understand me. You don't understand anything. I don't just hate humanity. I hate every human. I hate every man, woman, and child, individually and wrathfully. Humans are vile creatures, beings whose purity is quickly subsumed by corruption and a lust for destruction. You can't mean that. Yes, she does. She said wrathfully, believes that with every part of her being. She put her whole chest into it. You don't hate me, do you? Did she not just say she hate every man, woman, child? Yes, Maggie, I hate you. This world would be a better place if you and every other human laid down and died. There, I've made myself clear. You've no room to complain. Just remember that you were the one who forced this. You must hate me too, but that's for the best. Now, you've no reason to continue pursuing me. You're wrong. No, that's wrong. Huh? You're wrong. Esther, I don't hate you. In fact, I love you. After hearing that just now, I've decided something. You and I are definitely going to become friends. Friends? Didn't you hear me? You're human. You and I could never get along. You got some opinions on humans. So what? That won't stop me from being friends with you, human. You've helped us time and time again. Even though you act harsh on the outside, I can tell that on the inside, you're just a girl. You're just a girl. Sorry. You don't have to go through it alone. Reach out. I may not be able to fix everything, but if you let me in, I promise I'll help you keep your head above water. Yeah, some humans may be bad, but I'll show you the warmth that humanity has to offer. Give me that CG. Aw, Esther. You don't understand. You don't understand anything. I want nothing to do with you. You're human, a vile creature. Esther, are you? This feeling, it's been so long. Maggie, you idiot. I want you to pay attention this time. I hate you. Esther, let's be friends. Why? Why won't you hate me? What must I do? You damn human. You aren't normal. Esther, I will never hate you, no matter what you do or say to me. I will never hate you. I don't want to see you again. Don't follow me. Girl, you're gonna see me every day. We in this simulation in this small little place together. You're gonna see me whether you like it or not. So I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe after the study is over, sure, you can never see me again. But right here now, for these next 2 days, you're gonna see me, girl. Aster, I don't know what you've been through to make you feel the way you do. But there's something I do know. She is awake. That's what happened. She realized that the human race is terrible and have been ruining the earth for as long as they possibly could. You can't keep facing it alone. For your own sake, you need someone to show you why you're wrong about this world. I can't lie though, that hurt. Hearing someone say they hate me. Girl's alright. It was like I was back in the nurse's office again, crying all alone. This time it was different. I can't meet hate with hate in return. I know now to put an end to the cycle of despair. Despair that can take hold. She's pushing me away deliberately. I can tell. Yeah, we can all tell Maggie. She wants me to hate her. And for that reason, I'll never let that happen. Yeah, she literally said that out of her mouth. How can I make you hate me? Leave me alone. Some way, somehow, I'll get through to her. But for now, I've got a pool party to attend. All right, girl. Guess I should go back to my room to get changed. Oh, hey, Finn. Finn? But why is he going in this direction? Hi, Finn. Where are you headed? Oh, the arcade. Oh, so you're not coming to the pool party? I didn't know if what? Never mind, sorry. Huh? What was he going to say? Didn't know if. Oh, Finn, you're welcome to come join us. You know that, right? I don't know. Well, I don't want him feeling left out. He already seems kind of distraught for some reason. You should come. It'll be fun, I promise. Here, I'm inviting you personally. Will you come to the pool party, please? Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, no one can deny little old me. Alright then, let's meet outside the houses in a bit and we'll walk over together. Okay. Hurry, Maggie, hurry. Everyone's probably having so much fun without me. I'm not used to wearing something like this. Then why do you have it? You know what? Let me stop being on Maggie's case so much. Like, I don't got swimsuits that I don't even like wearing for real. Alright, good to go. Finn. Smile through the subconsciousness. Okay, Maggie, though, you look cute with your hair up. Hi, Finn, ready to go? Yeah. This is awkward. I should strike up a chat as we walk over. You were originally going to the arcade, weren't you, Finn? That's right. I was gonna play some games. Ooh, do you like to play video games? Or wait, were you gonna play the claw machines? Video games. Whoa. What is happening? Like, were you finna go and do the pew pew, the learn secrets, Finn? Is that what you was gonna do? Or is that not in the same direction? You know, I don't know. I love video games. I mean, they're okay. I'm not sure I know much about them, but that's not gonna stop me from making this connection. Now that I've established a common interest, you just said you didn't know nothing about video games. There's no telling where this conversation will go. It's going nowhere. I'm so happy he was able to tell me. So what's your favorite game? I don't know. What? I should have known. At least he told me about a hobby of his. How do you even know that's a hobby of his? You're literally just assuming. He just said he's gonna go to the arcade and play some games. That don't mean that's a hobby. He just wanted to go to the arcade. Like, guess I shouldn't push my luck. Anyways, we're here. He looks worn out. He still seems nervous. I should say something before we go in. Don't worry, Finn. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Maybe he don't want to stick with you. I want Maggie's case so bad. All right. Everyone's waiting just through this door. Okay. Look at everybody in they swimwear. All right then. I'm just looking at Calvin in the water there with a shark fin on his head. Well, so many beautiful people. Bisexual queen confirmed. Girl, what's happening? Maggie over here lusting. Okay, phew, I gotta pull myself together. Gosh dang, Mackenzie. Like, them things are just always gonna be just about falling out, ain't they? I'm just saying. Oh, Maggie, Finn, welcome. I'm so glad you came to join us. So, now we're just waiting on Aster then. Aster. Oh, I'm not really sure if Aster's coming. She's... What? Why not? You're gonna go drag her here? Well, I can't just say this because she hates all of us. I think she wanted to take care of something for her job. Oh, that's a shame. I thought she could be a good bonding. I thought this could be a good bonding moment for us all as neighbors. I mean, I just would have said she don't want to hang out with us. And then Mackenzie asks why. I'm like, I don't know. She just doesn't want to. Just tell a half truth. Like, you ain't gotta completely lie. I guess being a gardener has hardened her against us. It has. Puck? What, did I say something? You did? What kind of outfit is that? Whose dad is this? It's nothing. Ignoring that, I want to scout out what's going on around here. Tegan. She looks so cute in her stuff. I didn't even see Tegan in the CG. Ah, shark! There's blood in the water. I'm gonna get you, little feeble minnow. Ah! Ah, shit. I mean, Flip. Stop splashing. But yeah, life goes on, I suppose. Dude, that's so fucked. I'd beat his ass if I was in your situation. Hell, I'd beat his ass now. What's the dress? As cathartic as that would be to watch, it's really not necessary. I don't know that's how you say that word. I'm not good at pronouncing words, but whatever. Get out my face, Blake. I don't care about your freaking abs and my get away. Get out of my sight. Didn't I tell you don't show your face to me ever again? Even though I guess he's not talking to me, but whatever. So, no tips for me after all? I'll be glad to impart some of my wisdom on you. However, it would probably take you a lifetime to understand. Look at William with his pushback hair thinking he's so fine. You're not. Make no mistake. My victory back there was only made possible via my own prowess. Prowess? Alright, I get it. We'll see just how far your prowess takes you. Alex, let's do some laps. Let's race. Pardon? A race? Why ever would you select me for such a challenge? Why does Alex look like an elf? Like, they look like an elf. Well, I've got to start somewhere, silly. Can't jump straight into challenging Patrick, can I? So I meant to simply be your warm-up. My physicality may be lacking, but I would advise you not to underestimate me. Ooh, okay, Alex. Seems like everyone else is already having fun at the pool. This is good. Finn and I should be able to fit in somewhere. So if Aster's isn't coming, I should just go ahead and unveil my surprise now, shouldn't I? Your surprise? Surprise? Yep, but I'm going to need some help. Patrick, look. Like, oh my god, look. Dang, look at his collarbone. Those rocks? I should probably pick them up. Wouldn't want anyone tripping over them. Would you look at that? There are 6, aren't there? Do you know what that means? No, should I? Patrick, would you mind helping me with something real quick? Oh, sure thing. What? But the rocks. I have a surprise in the pool supply closet, but it's kind of heavy. Would you mind helping me wheel it out here? That's it? Sure, I'll be happy to help. Huh? Mackenzie and Patrick, alone together in a small cramped closet? That Mackenzie, she's stealing my heaven from me. Not your heaven. Man, Patrick, give this woman a chance. She is begging and crying on her knees at this point. Notice her. Oh, okay. Okay, Patrick with his 4-pack. Ta-da! Here it is. Whoa. Mackenzie Refreshments is open for business. Is that what you've been working on? Oh, so you've been working... Huh. Cool. Just 20 points, and a cup of my special drink is yours. Just 20 points. Oh girl, you got me effed up. You got me all the way messed up. You think I'm finna give you 20 points? What does that even mean? Girl, go on somewhere else with that. It must be good though, you doing all this up. Oh my god, this is so cute. This can't even be a thumbnail because the tiddly's just all up in the, just there, just out. All it's missing is nipple. Now I know what you're thinking. Mackenzie, we can get anything we want to eat or drink here for free. Why would we pay you for your drink? Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out on this limited offer. Girl, what is this commercial you're doing? You can't just order my specialty drink from the food elevator. Only I know how to make it. She's right, I've never seen a drink so bright and pink before. I promise you won't regret it. Just listen to the thoughts of the focus group that tested it. Oh, it's... I gave the drink a try and it was so... Oh, yummy, I gave the drink a try and it was so yummy. See, there you have it. What a business pinch. Okay, I'm sold. Now I gotta have one. I'll get one too. Look how easily she just fooled all y'all. Okay, anyone else who wants one, just write your name on this piece of paper. It's just a promise that you'll pay me the 20 points afterwards. Oh, I get it now. That's why you wanted the law yesterday about honoring promises to pay points. You've been planning this for a while, haven't you? Yep, that's right. I just hope it works out. Oh, this is okay with you, right, Finn? I should have asked earlier, but you'll be okay with making the point transfers after this, won't you? Yeah. Are you sure? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm causing trouble for you, aren't I? No, it's no problem, really. Yeah, he's happy. Girl, shush! Don't speak up for this man. Yeah. Whoa, this is so good. Really? I better grab mine, too. No, I'll get it. Oh my god, Patrick, our hands just touched grabbing a drink. Girl, notice her. Oh yeah, you weren't lying, Zoya. This is great. Looks like your drink is a hit, Mackenzie. Don't ask me to buy it, cause I won't. You got me messed up. Yeah, it's nice. We'll just have to see if I make enough points from this. What is enough points for you, Mackenzie? So this is your idea to earn some extra points. I didn't know exactly where you stood earlier, but you're really taking this isolated society study seriously, aren't you, Mackenzie? Seriously? I'm not taking it too seriously, am I? Huh? What's wrong with that reaction? What's with that reaction? Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. I was just thinking, you have a lot of money, don't you, Mackenzie? You're rich, right? Well, I suppose so. It's not really something I'll go around bragging about, though. I was wondering, you aren't here for the money, are you? The $10,000 we get from participating? Oh, that. Well, yeah, you've got it. That's not really the reason I came here. Then what is the reason? Well, I don't know. It's kind of a dumb reason. No, I'm sure it's not dumb at all. Won't you tell us? Well, alright. I can tell I'm in good company. If you don't remember, I'm an aspiring theater actress. I know the industry like the back of my hand. It took a lot of hard work and experience to get to this point, and well, I guess the inside ties and connections I have don't hurt either. Along the way, I've learned that to really excel as an actor, you have to be prepared to bring something new to the table. If you can't do that, you'll just end up some Z-tier celebrity who's forgotten to time. I would prefer if that outcome didn't happen to me, so I try to find new experiences to enrich the characters I play. That's why I try so hard to be friendly and accommodating to everyone. Each new person I meet has a story that's waiting to be told. Then I can take that story and use it to flavor my next performances. So yeah, that's why I'm here. I'd never pass up such a unique opportunity and life experience. Wow. I'm sorry, that was a bit much, wasn't it? No, that's admirable. Finn? You think so? Yeah. You know, I've had people tell me in the past that I just use people as a means to an end. That the only reason I make friends is to use parts of their personality in the characters I play. Is that not what you're doing? So, that's nice to hear. I didn't realize that earlier, but Finn relaxed himself as Mackenzie talking. Ooh? You got a thing for her, Finn? It's almost like it was a reaction sparked by Mackenzie to open up about herself. Thinking on it, it's no surprise that Finn would see Mackenzie trying something new and meeting new people as admirable. Does Finn see it that way because he wishes he could do the same? Or maybe he just likes to hear people talking about themselves. In a deep, insightful way, you know? Yeah, I'm with Finn. It's a good thing you're so dedicated to your craft. You really think so? I mean, yeah. I mean, because even though I don't think, I guess the things she said people say about her is wrong, but she's also doing it to help with her craft, so it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, especially since she's really putting her motive out there. Yep, those people from your past have no clue what they're talking about. That's not true. Even if you channel parts of people's personalities to improve your performances, as long as you are genuine with your connections with people, yeah, and as long as you continue to cherish the relationships you do make, I can't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, that too. Oh, thank you both. You two are just too sweet. To be honest, I've had my thoughts about acting, so thanks. This reassurance is actually pretty helpful. Still, I'm not the type of person to give up when things are stacked against me, or when some may see me in a negative light. Just don't get into acting, okay? I'm telling you as a friend. It's an ugly business. Okay, but what if I wanted to be an actress? Don't discourage my dreams. Every day, I tried my hardest to put my best foot forward, and even then, I still made enemies. There's always infighting and disagreements behind the scenes, and everyone is expected to pick sides. Too often, I go down the middle and try to mediate things, only for both sides to argue and to hate me for it. Because that's annoying. Pick a side. I feel like the only way you can not pick a side is if like you're genuinely like friends with both people and you're telling them to come together. And then that, even then, that depends on what the situation is. If someone is very clearly in the wrong, then why are you trying to be a mediator and just go down the middle? That's annoying, and it's fake. It is fake because you're just trying to avoid conflict, even though you're still in the middle of it. Like, it doesn't make any sense, you know. And they say the most awful things you could imagine. Yeah, I would say some awful things about you too. I mean, not too off the wall, but you know, last time she pissed me off because she wanted me to apologize to Blake when Blake was lying on me. Like, girl, you got me all the way messed up. And from that point on, I decided I ain't like her. I think I still kind of don't like her, but like, my dislike for her is not nearly as strong as it is for Blake. So I don't want to sound conceited, but I think jealousy was a big part of it too. I mean, probably, but also that's annoying when you can't pick a freaking side. Do you have no sense of wrong and right? Like, because that's what it's giving. If you stand for nothing, what will you fall for? Okay? The other members of my theater group would make fun of me behind my back, saying I was trying too hard. Oh, that's mean. That I was trying to make them all look bad by comparison. That I was faking my sincerity and my Miss Perfect personality, as they call it. Okay, but y'all are all actors, so who cares? They'll put words in my mouth and make me out to be some kind of egomaniac. But I know better than everyone. I am imperfect. I've worked so hard to get where I am. But I know if I tried to make that argument, I'd just get the same complaint. That I'm taking acting way too seriously. And why wouldn't you? That I should just coast on my parents' money like the rest of them. That's strange. I'm sorry, this must be ridiculous for you to hear. No, not at all, girl. I know there are people who have things far worse than me. What does someone like me really have to complain about? I mean, you just said what you had to complain about. Everyone has their own problems, and yours aren't any less real than anyone else's. Exactly, Maggie. It seems you've already figured it out, but I think you're right. You shouldn't listen to negativity of those around you if you aren't doing anything wrong. Just focus on yourself and being the best person you can be. Yeah, that. You're right. And it's so silly. At first, I didn't want to tell you the real reason why I came here because I thought you'd find it laughable. That I wanted to participate, not for the money, but for the experience of it all. But you know what? I'm glad I told you to. I think I needed that reassurance. Always happy to help. You've got a friend in me. Me too. Speaking of, Finn, I have a question for you. Why did you come to this study? That's, I don't know. You don't know? The, money, I guess. Yeah, money. I guess maybe that's not his real answer, but that's immediately what I was thinking. The money. He's avoiding the question. The fact that he covered it up by saying he came here for the money makes me think that isn't the case. Oh, I should ask, since we've been talking for a while, I bet your mouths have pretty much dried up. Could I perhaps offer you a Mackenzie refreshment? No pressure, of course. No pressure? She's pretty much staring at us with dollar signs in her eyes. Maggie, you should... Finn! I thought we were, Bro, what? I thought we was cool. Huh? Oh, you'll pay for it. Okay, well, never mind. Go ahead and pay for it then, big fan. It's no big deal. That's really not necessary. I'm fine. I want to thank you. It's been fun. He is so cute. Oh my gosh. Whoa, he's grateful I brought him here? That's so awesome. One drink coming up. Should I make it two? Girl, she's really good at this. How can I possibly say no? Finn brought me drinks, so it's only polite if I buy him one too. Really? Fine. But then again, this will cut into my points, and I'm trying to win over here. Man, buy him a drink. Since you brought it up, because I sure wasn't finna buy that drink. But since you're talking about buying it for Finn because he bought one for you, fine. Fine. You got me. You got me. I'll get one for Finn then. Yay! Two coming right up. Finn, are you done wasting your points away? Huh? Waste? That's correct. An illicit business such as this one is not worth engaging with. Rude? How is this illicit? There isn't a rule against doing this. The Golden Foundation gave us particular jobs to carry out for a reason. Starting your own side business undermines the Golden Foundation. Okay, but if we're supposed to be emulating the world or whatever, real moms, moms that be taking care of their kids at home, whatever, they, it's not unheard of for them to start a side business. So, I'm just saying. Who on earth gave you permission to do this, Pretty sure that was you, Willie. What was that? It's true, you did help me pass that law yesterday, so I can collect my payments for my business. What? This is... You know what? That first drink was so good, I'm gonna get another. Girl, wow, you do not care about this study. That's cool, though. I'll probably be the same way. I do not care. Thank you. The absolute gall. This is not what the Golden Foundation had intended. You're disrupting the order of the Isolated Society study. Alright then. Alright. It's up to me, the mayor, to restore order. Mark my words. I will. Have fun with your little black market bargainings. As for now, Finn, I'd like to have a word with you. Yo, get off my man, Finn. Or we gonna have a fight, William. You wanna fight? Cause I'll give you these hands. Okay, don't be bullying him. Don't be bullying Big Finn, okay? Leave him alone. Should I go with him? I don't know. William seems like he wants to talk one-on-one with him. Excuse me, may I purchase one of your beverages, please? Oh, of course. It'd be my pleasure. It looks like Mackenzie's attention has been taken too. This may be a good time for me to really enjoy the pool party and socialize. Just gotta figure out who I want to talk to. High key, I'm trying to Finn. Yeah, I can't leave Finn to fend for himself. I mean, I didn't even think about that. Now you're talking about fend for himself. That man can fend for himself, but at the same time, you know what? Never mind. I just don't want him to be bullied. And everybody just don't feel safe enough to stand up against people. Sometimes they do need help. I'll beg him up, even if it's against William's wishes. Hold on, you two. Can I join in on your conversation? Absolutely not. This is a two-person discussion. Unless you'd like to hear Finn get reprimanded. Yeah, I would, in fact. What? Do they not teach you tact where you're from? You're one to talk. Very well. I have an idea. What? What, William? Finn, perhaps if you were humiliated in front of someone else, you'd be more apt to follow orders. Do we have the option to slap him? There should be like a slap William button somewhere on the screen. Like, where is it? I'll just have to be more careful not to mention that. Finn, I'm gonna need you to talk to me. We need to talk, Finn. What has man been doing to you? How has he been psychologically torturing you? Yes, if you're so intent on witnessing this, Maggie, then sit back and watch. Don't think that because she's here, I'll pull any punches. You tried to sweep it under the rug, didn't you, Finn? What happened during the third round of the activity? Had Amelia not mentioned it so flippantly to me, you may have just wrinkled away. It seemed to be a little concern to her, but you of all people should know. I know he thinks he's the mayor, but after I'm done with you, I'm gonna be the mayor. How about that? Everybody look up to me anyway. They be looking to me for answers anyway. I be doing everything anyways. Victory here concerns me above all else. I'll offer an exercise in communication here. An opportunity for a worm like you to come wriggling back, whatever. Tell me, what exactly have you done wrong? Nothing. He did nothing of the sort wrong. He already said Amelia. Amelia was just like, it's fine. So it's not like he didn't say anything, okay? He doesn't have control over what a whole other person does. William is, I know he's not the nicest guy in the world, but this is downright cruel. Stop, leave him alone. You don't have to tell him anything, Finn. Tush, foolish girl. Yeah, exactly, Finn. You don't need to tell him nothing. You don't need to explain yourself. Say, I made my decision. I stand my ground. And you need to go talk to Amelia. But guess what? You ain't talking to Amelia. Cause why? Why? Why you not talking to Amelia, huh? Because you don't see her as someone that's easily picked on, do you? You don't see her as someone that can be easily picked on. See, me and William actually probably would have been fighting. I mean, William's not the fighting type, so I guess not. But we would have been arguing because I don't do bullying. Bro, I'll beat you up. I'll beat you down. I'll beat you up to the side, left, right. Of course he has to tell me. He must. No, he don't. What you mean he's right? No, he ain't. See, that's how I know you got parents that talk down on you and treat you wrong. But I need you to know that behavior ain't okay, okay? It's not okay, Finn. Just because your parents or other adults here like treated you like that, it don't mean that that's just a standard. All right. I know that's hard to get out of, but I'm just telling you. I'm going to tell you and show you how that ain't how you're supposed to be treated. You big fan up here, okay? Don't be letting these people talk to you like you little, because you ain't. They try to make you seem little because you big fan out here. Sound like he's right. No, he ain't. What? Why? Amelia gave up a part to another team. Finn, how many times have I told you? A real man takes us. That wasn't his action. Do you want me? Ooh. You know what a real man does? A real man goes talks to the person that actually did the action. What, do you think women are just so beneath you that you can't even confront them for their own actions? Finn, stand up. Stand up, Finn. Please stand up. No. Because this is like some codependency stuff. You're not responsible for what a whole other human being, especially an adult human being, or at least someone of in the same age group, you're not responsible for what they are doing. Unless you're like, this isn't, unless you're literally getting paid to be responsible for what other people are doing, that ain't your responsibility. And guess what? If they ain't doing what they're supposed to do, they get fired. Finn ain't getting paid for this. Are you paying him to do this? I don't think so. Okay, I should have stopped her. I'm sorry. Pathetic. That's not what happened. I was there. Finn tried his hardest to persuade Amelia not to give the part away, but she didn't listen. I mean, what does it matter anyways? You guys still won. You are not a part of this. I am now. And what you gonna do about it? What are you going to do about it? Because I'll headbutt you right now. Regardless of the outcome, Finn put our success, my success, in jeopardy. So that's your problem. Is me. I. That's sin. Who do you think you? Oh my gosh. I said my piece. Have a good rest of your day, Finn. We need to have a talk. Let's talk, Finn. And Finn, stay out of my sight, scum. We don't want your inadequacies. You know what? If William never wants to talk to you again, he's doing you a favor, Finn. Listen, I'm talking like Finn can hear me. I really wish he could hear me. I wish I could type into the scum like William. He don't need to come face to face with you ever again, okay? I don't know what to say. I know what to say. I've never seen someone so disgusted with another human being, especially over something so trivial. Finn, are you okay? Yeah, don't worry. No, you're not okay. You're clearly not okay. He's right. This is just a part of who I am. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Who taught you that? I'll go talk with them. It's probably your parents. Well, I'll just talk with you instead. Because ain't no point in arguing with them. But that's not true. Don't listen to what he says to you, Finn, okay? That's easier said than done. You gotta give him a whole lesson. Like, you really need to have a sit-down talk with him and explain how every single point that William said was wrong. And say, I don't care who else treated you like that. I don't care if every single person before you came here treated you like that in your life. That is not the kind of treatment you should ever accept. Do you hear me, Big Finn? You was... Finn. Sure, whatever. He's just unresponsive, broken. He won't even acknowledge what I have to say, and we were just starting to hit it off too. Finn. I wish it went down with William. I don't give a fuck about him. Hey, loser, get over here. Oh boy, I think she's talking to me. I better go over there. Oh, okay. Where'd her cheery attitude from earlier go? Patrick ain't paying her no attention. Hi, Matt. You lied to me, Maggie. Are you sure Patrick has a crush on me? Uh-oh. Yep. That's exactly what that was. I haven't been nothing but downright irresistible today. Everything I've done has been textbook romance. And he's only so much as glanced in my direction. Usually boys can't keep their eyes off of me. Patrick should be throwing himself at my feet by now, especially if he has a crush on me. I don't know how, but this is all your fault, Maggie. It kinda is. Wait, don't tell me. He doesn't have a crush on you too, does he? Girl, so that's the type of guy Patrick is. Hold on, slow down, Matt. I'm sure Patrick has a crush on you. He told me so himself, and you're just gonna keep going to lie. Just, at this point, you could just half lie and say, okay, I kinda lied. I just assumed he has a crush on you. Okay, and I just told you that he did. I'm sorry. Go with that. But no, you wanna just be a liar. A whole liar, pants on fire. Then why isn't this working, huh? Tell me, loser. I think it's just because he's dense, like super dense. Great, I'm just digging myself a bigger hole here, aren't I? Well, from what I've seen, I think you might be coming on just a little bit too strong. Look, try taking things a little slower and maybe you'll have better luck. Hello. There's only 2 more days of the study, moron. I don't have that kind of time. Yeah, she don't have that kind of time, so yeah, she gonna be putting it on strong. Just say that he's dense. If I'm going to get Patrick to confess to me, it had better be soon. So wrong answer. Try again, loser. I don't know much about love, okay? Maybe you'd be better luck asking Zoya for advice. It's kind of her thing. First of all, I'm not asking for advice, and even if I was, I would never listen to a moron like you. pretty sure that's exactly what she's doing. I may not have much experience with love, but I think I'm pretty good at making friends. I think maybe you should start out being friends with Patrick. For friends? Still, I can't afford to take things slow. That seems like a lot of work. No, it's simple. I make friends with people in the span of a day all the time. Really? I mean, obviously it's possible when you're as popular as I am. You don't have to seek friends out. They come to you. But Patrick isn't on his knees begging just to spend a bit of time with someone like me. Like, that's not how things are supposed to go. Explain that one, loser. She really is just turning this into a quiz, isn't she? You'll just have to learn about him. Do you guys have anything in common? What now? Do you share any common interests? Anything you can talk about? Let's see. I know Patrick likes astronomy, moon pies, soccer. He's gullible and afraid of the dark and likes to compete with others, but makes sure everyone is having a good time doing it. Does anything like that help you? What? How do you know so much about him? Girl, that was barely anything. So sad. I didn't even know he played soccer. Seriously, she didn't even know that? Are you sure you two aren't together or something? How else would you know all that stuff about him? You're just like Mackenzie, trying to take my Patrick away from me. It's called being friends, Matt. I know you and Patrick can get along. Just be yourself. Don't force it. Patrick already has a crush on you, so don't change what makes you who you are. Don't change who I am. Okay, loser. Nice chat. I guess I'll keep what you said in mind. Don't go getting a big head just because you accidentally said something kind of smart for once. I hope I spare Patrick from Matt's clinginess at least a little bit. Hopefully she'll act a bit more normal around him now. Hey, Patrick might even get a crush on her if she acts better. After all, there's no disputing that she is beautiful. At least that would save me from this web of lies I've spun. Awful. Excuse me? Maggie, we need to go over strategy. Oh gosh, Mason. Mason, since when did you get here? Please, can we talk? Okay. It's just one person after another, huh? Listen, I need that Pullitus back. Pullitus? That rope machine you took from me this morning. I really need it back. Give it to me. Okay. Hold your horses. Look at what I'm wearing. It's not like I have it on me right now. Jeez. You're right. It's in your room then, right? I don't know what I thought that said. Like, I read room, but my eyes and my brain didn't see room. Let's go right away. Whoa, what? Mason, hold up. Wait up. Mason, hey. What? I know you want the Pulitzers back, but you're gonna have to explain some things first. Why do you need the Pulitzers back all of a sudden? I made a mistake letting you have it. I should have held on to it myself, because he's trying to escape again. And get yourself doggone killed, bro. It doesn't matter what the Golden Foundation's intentions are, they're evil. I simply won't wait any longer to escape. This fever all of a sudden is because your weakness file was exposed? I was wondering about that, about your sister. That it wasn't my fault. I won't talk about it. I just won't. Mason, please, I believe you. I know it wasn't your fault. I've only heard about your sister's disappearance from the Golden Foundation. If you really want me on your side, you should tell me your side of the story. What? Side of the story? Do you really listen? You're willing to believe in the unbelievable? What is the unbelievable, Mason? Yes, Mason, I want to hear it. Oh boy, what have I opened myself up to? Okay, I'll tell you. And only you. But this has to be private. It's top level classified info. Okay, got it. It's classified. Let's see. Meet me in the library in 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna save this even though oh wait, hold up. Okay, that's right. I'd rather hear the story from you than rely on what Richter told us. Alright. Okay, here it goes. I've recounted the events of that day an uncountable number of times in my head. That day, 8 years ago, my family was visiting my aunt. Okay, yeah, because you were definitely a child then, because these people can't be more than like 20 something. So you were definitely a child, definitely not his fault. That's crazy that they're trying to spin this around to be his fault when he was literally a child. Insane. This music is so freaking good in this game. Like, I know I said this before, but how the heck they expect you to pay attention when they got this good music playing? I remember the adults were talking and reminiscing about stuff a 10-year-old wouldn't care about. Okay, so you're 18. You're blaming a 10-year-old for losing his sister. A whole 10-year-old. Are you serious? Man, they could never make me hate you, Mason. Ever. Naturally, Wendy and I got bored and with nothing to do, we had come up with our own fun. And so I asked if Wendy and I could go outside and play. I really wish they had just told me no. Anyways, oh, ew, but y'all playing spiders and spider webs? That's nasty. Let's just say that Wendy and I were playing around with a new digital camera I got for my birthday. Well, it was more like I was playing with it and taking pictures for her. She was too young for me to trust her with the camera. I think she was just starting to put together sentences at the time. Oh, she was like a toddler. Like, I guess I could get why you would be upset because he's older, but at the same time, he's literally still a kid. There still should have been parent supervision somewhere. And I know, parents love to just let the kids play outside, but you really should be watching them at all times. Like, you should be watching them. If something happens, you can't sit there and blame the other kid or kids for something happening to one of the younger ones when at the end of the day, you, the adult, wasn't out there. I'm just saying. I was so lucky to have a little sister like that. Aww. Give me a second. Oh, Mason. Take your time. Okay. I was irresponsible. The batteries in my digital camera died and what is it? I left Wendy outside by herself and I ran inside to get new batteries. Oh dang, man. I thought it would be fine. I thought it would be okay. It was just for a few seconds. But that's what happened. I left my baby sister all by herself, alone outside. So was she gone when you came back, I mean? That's the thing, Iris. That's the thing. I saw her. I know I saw her. Huh? When I walked out the back door of the farmhouse, she was there. Floating in midair. She was floating somehow. Next, there was a blinding flash, and then she was gone. Excuse me? What? They called me crazy. They told me I must have imagined it. But I know what I saw was real. I know what really happened. It was... I don't know if it was aliens, but it was definitely something. So it was a flash of light and then she was just gone? Like, they never found her body? Yeah, they never found her body. Maybe it was either she got taken up, either she got kidnapped, or I guess it was aliens. I know it was aliens. It had to be aliens. There's just no other way what I saw could be explained. Okay, let's think about this. You were a kid when this happened, right? You saw her floating, and it was a flash of light. But I don't know. Somebody could have been lifting her up. They could have blinded you so you couldn't see who they were, and I don't know, taking her. Did I not notice UFO? Was it using advanced cloaking technology? Where did they take my sister? I've asked myself these questions hundreds and thousands of times. You see, that's why I have the duty to study the unexplainable. I'm determined to find a way to get my sister back. I'll see her again, I just know it. Oh, Mason, she gone, baby. She gone. Mason, so that's why you act the way you do. That's your side of the story. On one hand, this explains a lot of his behavior, but on the other hand, isn't this just his way of coping with what happened? How can I accept his claim that aliens are real? I honestly have no idea how to wrap my head around this. Mason, I'm sorry that happened. So you do believe me now? It wasn't my... Of course I believe it wasn't your fault. Like I said, you were a child. Why would you give another child the responsibility to look after another child? I was up against aliens. What could a kid like me do in that situation? I mean, you don't need to blame it on aliens. This is definitely a coping mechanism. But just recognize that you were a kid that literally didn't know any better. But, you know, if you were an adult, now you would have been at fault for leaving your baby sister out there, because that's insane. Do you know deep down that ain't true, Mason? Still, okay, alright, still, if I didn't leave her out there, I wonder would the same thing have happened? Would she be safe? Would my parents be whole? Mason, you're not at fault here. You're not responsible for this. You were a child. You're just saying that the same way I'm lying to myself. Oh, it was my fault. It was all my fault, wasn't it? I don't know what to say. That is not your fault. What do you mean you don't know what to say to it? The disappearance of his sister. Wait, disappearance? Could it be? Huh? I'm getting a really bad feeling here. Girl, what? Mason, do you remember what you told me about those missing person reports earlier? About people who went missing that the Golden Foundation is apparently responsible for? Don't. What if? Why would you say that? Maggie? What if your sister was kidnapped? You should have stopped the sentence right there. Was kidnapped. End of sentence. That's not what happened. That's impossible. It was aliens. I know it was. It wasn't aliens, Mason. It definitely was not aliens. I'm sorry. Huh? If it was the Golden Foundation, if it followed the pattern of those other missing people, I wouldn't remember Wendy at all, but I do. I could never forget the face of my cute baby sister. And it's not just me, my parents remember her too. But didn't you say in the missing people's report, they said like the person themselves remember who the missing person is, but people around them didn't, or something? Sometimes I wonder if we'd be happier if we were able to forget her completely. Oh, all right. But how can I think that? It makes me sick to my stomach. How can I think about my sister in that way? That her memory is a burden. No, her memory is a gift. Something that I never want to forget. I'll sear the memories I have of her into the deepest recesses of my mind. And so I'll keep striving for her forever and ever, even if it kills me. So please, don't you suggest that. Don't suggest that I was wrong. You're wrong, Mason. It's not aliens. I'm sorry, my boy. That all I put into this has been for nothing. I wouldn't say it's for nothing, but it just wasn't aliens. That all this time. Wendy, where are you? Oh, Wendy. I'm I'm sorry, I just thought I could be helped. I probably shouldn't make any more comments like that. This is obviously a really tough subject for him. Those missing person reports, so the reason he was investigating them was really about his sister. His entire personality, his mania, his passion, it's all because of his sister's disappearance. Mason, I wish there was a way to help you. There's no way I can change anything in the 2 more days we have together. Maybe the best way I can help him is to make sure he stays in the study long enough to claim his $10,000. Now then, Maggie, they'll pull it to us. But if I give him that, he'll just try to escape again and probably get himself killed. I'm not giving you the pull it to us. Here I was thinking about giving it back, but that story solidifies the fact that I can't give it to him. He needs the money. It's for his own good. He just doesn't realize it. How do I convince him? Let's see, when it comes to Mason. Come on, think. What difference does it make? I'll still never be caught dead. We illegally acquire goods. I learned my lesson after the Sasquatch repellent I ordered off the dark web. It turned out to be cat urine mixed in the sun. That's it. Mason, I'm sorry, I know you don't want to hear this, especially now, but I can't give you the blood test. What? Even after all that? Still, you're not going to give me it? You need to stay here. You can't escape. It's for your own good. Maggie, hold on. Let me give you my reasoning first. See, if you leave now, you won't be getting paid the $10,000 for coming here. I won't be getting paid if I'm dead either. You're not going to die. Well, I hope not. But you say you did get the money. Think about all the gear you could buy. That's why, after hearing your story, I can only think that you have more reason to stay. Your sister needs you. She needs your help. That money can go towards helping her. How can you be sure that escaping this facility right now is the option that will help your sister the most? What will help Wendy the most? That's right. I personally think you should wait it out until it's time to leave. If the Golden Foundation did bring us here to die, wouldn't they have just killed us already? It's scary to think about, but if you're right, the Golden Foundation... Well, if you're right and the Golden Foundation does want to kill us. I'm not sure if escape is even a possibility. Going against a company with this much power, it'd be hopeless. But if you leave here and waste the opportunity to claim that $10,000, you'll be right back where you were before. Where I was before. My quest for my sister. What have I been doing to progress that goal? Phew. You win. You're right. I'm just overthinking again, aren't I? I always have a way of getting in my own head about things. I'm still a bit disappointed about you not giving the Pulitzers back, but for some reason, I'm glad I shared that story with you, Mason. I don't think I've ever heard him sound so level-headed. Was it something I said? Did I get him to snap out of it somehow? I'm glad we had this chat, Mason. I think I'm gonna join back with the others now. That makes sense. I'll see you around, I guess. Town hall meeting? Oh goodness.